All right. That all seems to be in place. So I am testing something here. You may not be able to see it, but at the very end, this string here, the low G on Payback, the cigar box ukulele made for me and given to me by Michael Van Slyke in return for a condo at a cigar box guitar festival. I'm using this little tiny little block instead of tying it off. I'm going to see if this results in me having my arm pierced by the ukulele strings less often. We will see. So let's see. Where are we today? Well, this is show 292 on the lovely 7th of April, April 7th. And it's been an interesting week. Did my first weekend at the Sherwood Forest Medieval Festival, or SWFF, Sherwood Forest Fair, and I decided in my infinite hubris to go acoustic on that first show using just loudmouth, my resonator ukulele, and my own voice. And I could have made better choices in that category. I kind of wore myself down. And then I went and I did a Hasselhoff ballad at the Adult School of Sword. And then I staggered back and then did another show acoustically. And then I had a nice long gap because my shows are at 11 o'clock, 12:45, and 4. So there's a nice long gap in there. And that during that gap, I went and got food and thought, you know what? If I have any sense at all, I'm going to use my amplifier. And I used my amplifier for the last show, and then all the shows on Sunday, and I felt much better about that. So I have one more week of that. So this is week 2, and I am also feeling week 2. See, that's why the title up there. So let's do a little housekeeping here. Hello, folks who are coming to see the live stream, whomever you may be. I know that there's like a 2-minute lag with YouTube. Well, I think it's about a 1-minute lag with YouTube and a 2-minute lag with Facebook, of all things. But at least I'm here. And I've been working on some stuff here and there. I put some shiny trim onto my medieval costume, so I'm all sparkly because I got a wealthy patron. I got a wealthy patron. La la la. And I mostly played Ducky. The reason I have Payback in my hands right now is that Ducky is currently still downstairs because we did not bring Ducky or the amplifier or any of that other stuff back upstairs because we're just going to haul it downstairs again. I will take some pictures of the new, incredibly compact and somewhat wireless amplification system. It's really working quite well, and I think that I'll be using that for a lot of my fairs when I'm working a stage that needs an amplification but not a whole lot of it. So we might as well just kind of run right into it here with the first official disclaimer. I am not very good at this. No, I am not very good at this. I try to get it right, but it's often hit or miss. I am not very good at this. Oh, I am not very good at this. I'm not. No, I am not very good at this. If you're looking to be transported in a cloud of lyric bliss, sorry, I am not very good at this. Oh, I am not very good at this. It's liberating to say it. I am not very good at this. Sometimes the lyrics are weird and scans is a little awkward. I am not very good at this. It's liberating. Everybody, we are not very good at this. It feels good to get it out. No, we are not very good at this. I'm getting all the chords at least. We try to get it right, but it's often hit or miss. We are not very good. No, I am not very good. No, we are not very good at this. And we are underway with the 292nd Tobias the Adequate Non-Commute Troubadork show. We've been doing this now for 4 years, I think. I think we tried it out. Yes, this is because we started in 2020. And I'm still doing it because it keeps my hand in, which is nice. Where are we? Like I said, we are going to be coming up on weekend 2 of Sherwood Forest Fair. I got 2 weekends this year. I had 3 last year. I'm trying to push for 4. I want even numbers. Even numbers are easier to manage. It's just a matter of budget and motivation, I think. And this year was just kind of rough on a lot of us, so there it is. I know we've been at this for a long time, huh? I mean, 4 years is a long time to do anything, and 292 shows is a long time to do anything, and 8 shows from now, however often I do them, we'll be doing 300. And that will be a long one, I'm pretty sure. We'll see how it goes. But among the many things I've been thinking about in this brief period that we have had, yeah, and I've been knocking them out here, and it's interesting too because I remember when I was thinking about the Magic Act that I'd been doing basically 20-minute sets of stand-up with props for 20 years, and now I'm doing 30-minute sets of stand-up with music for 5. 4 streamed. I had done a couple of live shows. I think we can say 5 and make that all kind of work out nicely. I have been messing around, of course, with a lot of Filksense stuff. And I may give us a 2 for here because I have 1 listed, but not both. But it's because, I started this whole thing because I wanted to become a wandering minstrel, minstrel. Almost got. I pray thee, my Lord, will you hear this song? It took me years to write, but will not take too long. It's based on a sonnet by a man named Kit, and I need a patron cause I want to be a Renaissance minstrel. Wandering minstrel, there's an old saga of a wandering knight, and his lady's love keeps him up at night. My son's a slowly square schlepping swords, 'tis a steady job, but he wants to be a wandering minstrel. Wandering minstrel, wandering minstrel, minstrel, minstrel. There's 100 verses, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or 2. I can make it Latin if you like the sound. Said Brutus Ahmed, and I wanna be a wandering minstrel. Wandering minstrel. If you do enjoy it, I could sing it there. I get so tired of traveling from fair to fair. If you must return and send it to the king, he'll just put his name on it, call himself a wandering minstrel. Wandering minstrel, wandering minstrel, minstrel. Wandering minstrel, minstrel. In England when the shower suits a minstrel. there's no good way to end into minstrel. They usually fade it out, you see, minstrel. I'll end this song artistically, minstrel. Not bad, not bad. Well, like I said, I've got a few songs like this, and I use them mostly for the sound checks when I'm making sure that the amplifier and the microphone are all working more or less in synchronization. And I often need a live human being to say your instrument's too loud, your voice is too soft. This coming weekend, I will have a little bit of help, which will be nice, on Saturday, and Sunday is free for all, so I have no idea. And it's also going to be Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday is an interesting time at the Renaissance festivals because, well, it's Easter freaking Sunday. Let's just start there. So, you know, I mean, I can play anything I want to and probably not get in trouble because the other song I was going to do on this was Trebuchet. All your troubles just get flung away. Well, stuff will end, I just can't say. Oh, I just got a trebuchet. Anyhow, I can fling stuff as big as a cow. C, B flat, flying by, you might just hear wow. Oh, Bessie's in Antigua now. Great big counterweight, ain't that great? You may well say. Loaded up with bricks, one big flick, it goes away. Trebuchet. Eating rocks at troubles far away. Jen wrote that part before it gets here and come wreck my day. Oh, I do love my trebuchet. Bridge. The C, B flat always hurts me. I always can almost make it. Trebuchet. All my troubles were so far away. Now I've launched a rock, and it's okay. Oh, I don't grieve, I trebuchet. Smashing down your wall, you don't call, now you must pay. Boulders flung on high, say goodbye by trebuchet. Trebuchet. All your troubles just get flung away. When stuff will land, I just can't say. Oh, I do love my trebuchet. Oh! There was another one. Zombie Swarm? I don't know. So far we haven't had a Zombie Swarm, which is nice. I have very strong feelings about zombies. I was never a big fan of zombies before zombies became popular, and then zombies got rode into the ground, so I'm not really sure I'm still a fan now. Not really a fan now either. They're poor conversationalists. I think that's my problem. So, I got thinking, Easter's a time for zombies. Let's be honest about this. Jesus Christ is probably the only zombie that hasn't caused everyone to panic when he came out of a cave, but that's, I don't know. Fan fiction is weird. So, why am I doing this? Because I wanted to give myself a little bit of a rhythmic introduction to the next song. One I haven't played a whole lot. Because the introduction of it, a zombie marathon movie day. Good plan. Because I love this next song for a number of reasons. First and foremost, it's because it's actually based on real honest-to-goodness science. Tautologists, those are oceanographers who study, marine scientists who study octopi, discovered that octopi, if they are bored, have nothing better to do, will just reach right out and punch a fish. And I thought, wow, that calls for a song. And this is right after I discovered all the seventh chords in the universe, which is why this one has so many of them. They got my fingernails! They won't survive. Fish punches the octopus, punches fish. Fish punches the octopus, he wants to start a fight, don't know how to do it right. Oh, fish punches the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish punches the octopus. Punches fish. Fish punches the octopus. Pugilist. He hasn't got a beef. He's a fish just to get ready for. Fish punches the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish punches the octopus. Punches fish. Fish punches the octopus. Pugilist. If he gets into a stew, he'll be the oceanographer too. Fish punches the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish punches the octopus. Punches fish. Fish punches the octopus. Pugilist. He wants to pick a fight. He's got a hide. Fish punches the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish punches the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish punches the octopus. He punches. He punches. Fish. Oh, my hand. My cuticles. My fingernails. I didn't break it. I didn't chip any nails that time, which is good. I have terrible, awful, horrible ukulele techniques. Usually I strum with the side of it with my thumb. Or if I want to like really get in there, then I go in and I just kind of rake my nails across the strings, which gives us that. Those fish were asking for it. Yes! Stupid fish! And yes, there is in fact, behind me, there is in fact an octopus plushie over here. Currently holding on to a skunk plushie, but we are going to get him a little fish and a little boxing gloves. We're going to get the boxing gloves from the Build-A-Bear factory because I'm pretty sure they have boxing gloves. So, yes. Wow, this one's going fairly quickly, which is actually not the worst thing in the world. It's I've got short songs right this time around. I have been playing some of the longer songs, and let me tell you a little bit about what I've discovered. First and foremost, last week, much of the show was what they call working the trickle in busking terms, which means instead of trying to build a big crowd and at the end get all the money, you just play music and people come in, they listen for a while, they give you some cash, and they leave. That's the trickle. They wander past. You're part of the atmosphere, as it were. And I had people who would hang around for 2 or 3 songs, and then they'd drift out. Sometimes they'd come back, and it was interesting. It's an interesting dynamic. Financially, it wasn't the worst. I've certainly done more for less money, for more effort, for less actual feedback. And in fact, I doubled my my weekend rate with Hat, which is nice. You know, that means I definitely had enough money to buy, you know, a turkey leg or 2, and actually, in this case, it was the combination plate at the Jerusalem Grill, which is down at the bottom of the hill by the Three Stags Pub. They have really good food, and if you happen to go to Sherwood Fair, check them out. They have vegan stuff. They have gluten-free stuff. Their portions are ridiculous. Their food is high quality. If you like hummus, boy, how do they have they got hummus and baklava. I'm gonna have some shawarma, and I discovered they also have a spicy shawarma, and the term for it is in Hebrew, so I don't know the actual term, but I think it probably means hurt the goyim bad. But that's aside from that. Speaking of Easter, hey, okay, I'm a Taoist. What do you want to do, man? It's not my religion. I can make fun of it all I want to. And now, my friends, we've come to the moment you've all been waiting for. That's right, the final song in the set. This song, I didn't think I was going to play at the Renfest, but I also realized something early on in Kerrville. People really like the bouncy songs. They like the energetic songs. And people like the weird songs. And this one is both. And it is, of all the I've written so far, of the 3 love songs I have written in my short, happy career, this is number 2. It finally happened to me. I found someone that didn't think it could come true. But I found me a life companion, so the same thing could happen to you. I mean, our life together is wonderful. Think we're gonna get serious soon. We really got a good thing going, but it gets real freaky when we hit a full moon. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel I It's like we're awakening a beautiful daydream, yo. They really have improved my days. But I'm still really startled they found me. Guess we'll have to see how all this plays. They do all kind of cute things that I adore. This relationship is gonna go far. I mean, I get all squishy when they stick their head out of the window when we're driving my car. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel I Now, I ain't saying that things are perfect here. You know the challenges will always be there. But we work our way through our problems now, and it usually kind of all turns out fair. I mean, I don't like fighting my partner now. So I learned me this one little trick. When things get angry and we get into a fight, all I gotta do is throw a stick. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel I So now you know the whole darn crazy story here. How my life is just right upside down. And while I might not seem that my mind's too clear, gotta know that I ain't wearing a frown. I mean, I know that I hit me the jack for y'all. That's the reason why I'm singing this song. And although we know it could take a lot of work, not a single little thing's gonna... Yeah. Oh, sorry. Hairball. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh, yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel I woo, 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 woo. Wow. Yeah. I gotta warm up for that note. Woo, that's way up there. And if you don't come at it with full commitment, you are gonna hurt yourself. And I almost did. I actually had trouble singing that high note at Kerrville for some reason. I don't think it was because of allergies or anything. But anyway, as we retune, because my instrument is once again protesting what it is being forced to play. Encore. Well, right, that should be finished now. Look up and pass the hat. You know, well, I suppose I might as well, because it has been called for. I haven't actually gotten this one memorized yet. All right, I should be finished now. Pack up and pass the hat. But you folks have all made such a row, I can't quit just like that. You laughed and clapped and cheered, I tell you, it sure warmed my heart. You've all heard the finale. I guess this is the next part. This is the encore song I sing after I'm done. This might seem kinda wrong, but if we're all having fun, I'll sing another verse and keep this going on. We'll have a lot of fun until we're done. No, I'm not finished yet. The chorus ain't complete until you clap your hands and maybe you stomp your feet. Singing this song because you asked for more, and this is what's in store when you do that. I've got just one more verse, and then we'll call it good. You folks have been real kind, more than I thought that you could. Keep me on your own, keep singing. Nonetheless, soon I must surrender this screen. I sure do thank you all, and now we're done. That's it, we're done. I mean it, we're done. This is the end of the show. All good things must come to an end, and while we may not qualify, this is the conclusion of the Tobias the Adequate Troubadork show number 292 on this lovely, rainy, cold, blustery, boy, I hope the weather improves for Sherwood April day. Thank you for hanging out with me. Those who are watching at home, those who are watching in repeats, because I do know I am big in syndication. As with all things, of course, you can, of course, find me at theadequate.com for all your adequacy needs. Patreon.com/theadequate for those who want to support adequacy in our lifetime. And, of course, the tip jars, paypal.me/theadequate, Venmo, @theadequate, and now Cash App, $theadequate. My branding is strong. About every Friday I do this. Sometimes I do it on other days. Occasionally I do miss it, and I try to make people know, let people know one way or the other. Sherwood Forest Fair is my limited engagement, this weekend being the last one. And there may be some recording, because Merlin is actually recording all of the shows for the Sherwood Forest Virtual Fair, which means that I'm guaranteed to have at least one reasonably decent concert recording every year, regardless of whether or not I am able to do anything else with it, which is nice. There are a couple things in the pipeline. I won't say exactly what yet, because they're still in the pipeline, but, you know, May, I think there may be some stuff coming. Maybe the beginning of a new thing, which would be nice, where I have a few more gigs in town. I actually had the fact that I did the St. Patrick's Day thing was fun, and that's setting the stage for next year. So we'll see how it all rolls out, yeah? Much love, of course, to my Patreon peeps. Because Merlin to record it backwards. I wouldn't put it past him. I do want to give a shout-out, the traditional shout-out to my Patreon peeps, Jen, Joe, Alexi, Austin, Chris, Teppo, Isaac, Linda, Ann, Rob, Alicia, Relly, BK, Richard, Brian, and my long-suffering editor, Lorene. Thank you for supporting Adequacy in our lifetime, and you can, too, by going to patreon.com/theadequate. And even if you don't, you can still hang out here. And anything that comes in through Patreon is generally geared towards improving the technical aspects of the show, because qualitatively, you're stuck with me. If I made a whole lot of money, I could hire somebody else to do all the songs. So there's that. Yeah, so be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Human beings have a right to exist. All of us do. And that does include trans rights. And if anybody's annoyed by that, good. Fight fire with marshmallows. It confuses them. Be safe, be sane, be silly, be decent, be adequate. Y'all have been wonderful once again. I continue to be Tobias the Adequate, and I thank you all for encouraging my behavior, and I will see you all next time. Take care. Aloha.